Hi friends, Reyna here, and welcome to an intuitive movement practice. This is a great class to put a couple songs that you really like onto, because it's going to feel a little more like dancing, a little more like as if you were kind of a kid just jumping around, shaking around. We're going to be fully standing, although if you'd like to take this practice from a chair, you can totally do that as well. So when you're ready, find kind of a comfortable stance or maybe a seat. Give your shoulders a couple shrugs, hands a couple shakes, and then just allow your eyes to close and your body to settle into a little bit of stillness before we begin moving. Scanning yourself, observing your breath. And really just observing and acknowledging where your energy is in your body, how it's feeling, and trying to do so without qualifying it. And so, okay, your energy can feel stuck in a certain place, but that doesn't have to be a bad thing. It is just the thing it is right now, because it is going to change. With your next exhale, try to clear your body out a little bit extra. Draw breath in through your nose and take a big noisy sigh. Exhale. We're gonna do two more just like that. So inhale, big noisy sigh, exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Good, start to blink your eyes open or refocus your gaze. Bring your feet in just a little bit maybe and start to bounce. And it doesn't need to be a big bounce. It can be the world's smallest bounce. Just find a bounce a little bit in your knees, on your toes, maybe you bounce a little bit. And then let the bounce grow. Because as you bounce and as the bounce grows, you're gonna find that more parts of your body start to bounce as well. And so just letting this come up and in, up your body, through your legs, into your hips. You're gonna find your hands start to shake, shoulders maybe start to bounce. And you don't need to meet my pace. This can be faster or this can be slower than mine. Your movements absolutely do not have to look like my movements, as I'll probably explore some things, just giving you all ideas on, gosh, just the endless ways our bodies can move in this context. And so starting to grow the movements a little bit, starting to take up a little bit more space around you. And maybe starting to incorporate your breath and some noise. And I know maybe you're not in a space where it feels comfortable to make noise, and so you don't have to. You might not even be in a space where it's comfortable to get big, and so you can keep it small. But if you can make a little noise today, the H-U-H sound may feel good. Maybe you make some sighs. Maybe you puff out your cheeks and flop your lips around like a horse. But you may hit a point where things start to feel a little irritating or even a little uncomfortable. And I invite you, you don't have to, but I invite you to see if you can continue moving through that, kind of as if you're climbing a wall. And once you kind of get to the top, the way down can be scary, but it's usually a lot looser, a lot more free. And so we're kind of on the climb together. And there may be many walls. Starting to take up more space. Maybe you're dusting things off of you. You can also make contact with your body if that feels good. Shaking off things around your head. And maybe you start to bounce, maybe you start to get a little lower. You can hit the floor. You can make some noise, you can jump. We're going to shake here, or whatever movements that are coming out of you, for about 1 more minute. And then we're going to take it back down real slow, kind of the way we built it up. Take it back down the same way. So building towards probably some of your biggest movement yet. And if you feel a little silly, if this feels a little strange to you, that's fine. It's not silly, but it is fun. These movements are really normal. And so giving yourself space to explore normal movements that are kind of unacceptable to do in a lot of places for whatever reasons is fun. It's good for us, in my opinion. About 30 more seconds. Good. And start to bring things down just a little bit incrementally. Let things get a little bit smaller, a little bit slower maybe. Allowing the movement to melt away. Fading back in to that bounce, that little sway. And finding just a version of stillness. If you do come to complete stillness, that's fine, but if you don't, that's also fine. Allow your eyes to close, or your gaze to soften. Chin can drop towards your chest. Just observing the interior. Where you feel the heat rising and falling, where your energy is moving and circulating. Any spaces you can soften. And with your next exhale, try to clear your body out. Draw an easy breath in through your nose. Exhale out of your mouth. Just 2 more like that. In through the nose. Exhale out of your mouth. Last one. Slide one hand onto your belly, one hand onto your chest to touch your body or to hover over. Feel your breath move through your body. Feel your heart beat. Take a moment. Thank yourself for making time to move, maybe to try something new. Thank your body for being wonderful. And thank you all so much for joining me for this practice. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you again.